A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dave Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Dave Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dave Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. For me, because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Cole Calhoun.
Here's the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is... So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. And their runners at the corners now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely.
Now batting, Dave Boomer. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. It is stretch time here. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Boomer. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Boomer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. Tampa Bay rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Stanek earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Charlie Morton gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Ready now, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first start.
Digging in, Brandon Lowe. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Wendell on 3rd with 2 out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So stepping in, Dave Boomer. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Stepping in, Dave Boomer, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In is Jorge Soler. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. Ready once again, Dave Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Dave Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Boomer.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton earns the win, his 2nd. Danny Salazar pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jose Alvarado records the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Luke Weaver gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler.
3 runs already home here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Boomer, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 3-0. Striding in, Dave Boomer. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Dave Boomer.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly. All right, come on now. One time.
First delivery to him on the way, and he turns this one around field. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now Carlos Santana. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Carlos Santana.
Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Boomer moves over, and that retires the side. Strand at the plate, Dave Boomer, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Ready to take his hacks again, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
The 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cole Calhoun.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Allen. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Dave Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. The 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Boomer moving forward. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Dave Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Lamb.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 8 full. Royals out in front 10-5.
pretty inept for the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luke Weaver earns win number 4 on the season. Mike Clevenger struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Scott Barlow hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in, Greg Allen. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Greg Allen.
This one's flared out toward left. Boomer sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. 1-2. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Boomer is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. So digging in now, Dave Boomer, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Naquin comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Boomer brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, he's having one of those dreams.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 26 for him on the season, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
Talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Ready to take his hacks again, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Talk about living up to the hype. We heard in spring training that this rookie had all the makings of being a great one, and swings.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And they're runners at the corners now. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the air out to left. Boomer moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home.
Settling in now, Dave Boomer.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Dave Boomer, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals leave 1. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-6, the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carlos Morales earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jerry's Familia hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jake Junis will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 28 on the season. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
Obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue.
Leading off the inning, Dave Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. His career numbers in this matchup: he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Dave Boomer will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Logan Forsythe. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Boomer. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Dave Boomer. He'll lead it off against Jerry's Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one.
Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Luplow is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shane Bieber with his 4th win this season. Jerry's Familia closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances.
Out. You're out. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Dave Boomer. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Boomer. He's set and the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Striding in once again, Dave Boomer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Digging in once again, Dave Boomer.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and deep to right center. On the run is O'Neill. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Boomer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Dave Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So striding in, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he pops it up. Reddick coming on.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. Just a 1 for 9. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The relay. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
High bouncer toward the hole. Bregman has it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So
a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Danny Duffy earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brad Peacock permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Matt Cook takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Danny Salazar will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The left fielder, Dave Boomer.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Here comes the 1-2 to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Boomer giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third.
Now at the plate, Dave Boomer. He singled his last time up.
Boomer.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. So next to the plate for the Royals, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next up for the Stros, Ryan O'Hearn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Boomer is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with Sugan. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Boomer. And that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Royals 2. At the plate, Dave Boomer. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dave Boomer.
Come on, big guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Coming to the plate now, Dave Boomer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first inning. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Soft liner to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Dave Boomer. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Brantley. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Royals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. George Cantos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Luke Weaver is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's George Springer. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
George
Brantley, the runner at 3rd. Reddick on 2nd. Altuve on at 1st with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Boomer. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Boomer is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals nothing. Now in the box, Dave Boomer, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Let it fly now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Springer on at first, nobody out. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Boomer on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind.
Stepping up now, Dave Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Standing in, Cole Calhoun flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, come on now, 1 time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So striding forward now, number 11. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Boomer going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now Dave Boomer.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Boomer.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
McHugh into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. In now, Dave Boomer.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dave Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Standing in, number 11. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Boomer sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. Houston played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Colin McHugh gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Luke Weaver was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Frankie Montas gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's...
Coming to the plate now, Dave Boomer. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Hit to first. Olsen takes it in. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. KC leads this one 1-0. So digging in now, Andres Iles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Andres Iles.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mondesi will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
To his right, Olsen, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Lamb at third, Boomer at second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Laureano moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Royals are on top 3-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they find themselves near the top of the league in runs scored. One player told me, when it comes to putting up numbers on the board, it's a total team effort. Everyone has their role, and even when one guy fails, we know the next guy is going to do his best to pick him up. Another hitter told me, we hit as a unit. We just try.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more. Dave Boomer already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So two men are on with one man out, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. The 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Simeon is under it. 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH. Jorge Soler earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a swing and a deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's popped up. And no one can get there as it falls. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Dave Boomer, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Lamb stands at first with one out.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot to left center, number 33 on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production.
Ready for another chance. Dave Boomer, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Cody Allen claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Paul Blackburn gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Dave Boomer, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in Dero. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Perez at second, Boomer at first, 2 out in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Boomer is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Boomer coasts under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Ready for another shot now. Dave Boomer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Boomer.
First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Lifted in the air out to left. Boomer is there. And the inning is over. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Dave Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Boomer will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Now at the plate, Dave Boomer. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Number 22.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dave Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Jake Lamb standing in now. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far.
Jake Lamb.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Come on, big dog, get your pick.
The 2-2 on the ground to the right side. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. In is Jorge Soler, and they're runners at the corners now.
The designated hitter.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Boomer looking up, and it's gone.
about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Boomer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball's flying out of the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Boomer is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dave Boomer, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count, and the pitch turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Profar for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Now batting the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Boomer. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
High and deep to center field. Laureano racing back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it. It was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Oakland posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Alex Pineda gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Blake Trinan hammers down the 5-out save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.